Julia is in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Hi, Julia. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
So I am an 18-year-old. I'm a first-year college student. I have a $14,000 car loan. I only got it because I needed it for school. I got it right before the pandemic hit and for work as well. I'm able to pay for it. So the loan is me and my mom co-signed it. So but I pay for it.
Oh, no.
But my question is, I just finished baby step number 1, which is, save up that $1,000. I'm trying to get out of baby step number 2, which is pay off all my debt, which as of right now is just my car loan.
Mm-hmm.
But my main question is, my mom is in a lot of debt as well. How can I help her get out of her debt, but not only help her get out of debt, but how can I help her listen to your steps and so that we can become financially free together, work together?
Well, I love your heart. I tell you, I love your heart. I really do. And, unfortunately, what she's done is she shared her taste of debt with you. And, I'm going to tell you, one of the strongest things you could do, Julia, would be to get intentional and look at getting this car sold and get it out of your life. And then you saving up and paying cash for a car and talking to your mom about how that debt's not helping. And I think you living it is going to be one of the best ways. But you can talk with her and you can try to plant the seed, but you can't make her. And Dave and I have found this out after many, many years of until someone decides they're ready, they're not ready.
Yeah. And so, you living it in front of her. And you've got the powdered butt syndrome. Once someone's powdered your butt, they don't care about what your opinion is about money, sex, stuff like that. So mom doesn't, she's not going to listen to you that much. I mean, the only thing you can always do with anybody is not to wag your finger at them and say, you need to listen to this podcast because you're stupid with money, because you could do better, mom. You could do, and don't wag your finger that way. Instead, just talk about yourself. Because your story is not debatable. I feel so much better now that I'm on a plan. I got a budget. I feel so much better now that I'm getting this car paid off or getting rid of this car. I feel so much better now that, and man, if I could ever help you, if you want me to share with you what I'm doing, that's fine. And so, you ever had a friend, Julia, that lost a bunch of weight?
Yeah. Yes, I have.
Yeah. They inspire you, don't they?
Right.
Without coming over to you and saying, you need to take better care of yourself. They just take better care of themselves right in front of you.
Yeah.
And then you go, well, how'd you do that?
That's right.
What'd you do? I've had a lot of those discussions. I've lost 37 pounds since the pandemic, and so and I needed to because I was just straight up fat. And so, but all my buddies are like, "What'd you do?" It's the same thing. And I didn't go around and say, you need to be doing this, and didn't look at my buddy and go, "Hey, you got one of those things hanging on the front of you like I do." So I didn't do that. I didn't shame anybody else, right? I just said, that belly there is I didn't talk about his belly. I didn't pick on him, But I just, my clothes just fit again, that kind of stuff.
Well, and you're right, Dave. Her doing it herself, and I'm going to tell you, at 18 years old,
man, that's impressive.
For her to have the presence of mind to reach out to call in is a big deal. I wasn't thinking like that at 18 years old. And so, Julia, live the principles, young lady. Live them and be intentional for yourself. And please, please, please don't take on student loan debt. You said you got that car loan. I want you to sell that, get that out of your life. Go to school part-time if you have to while you work, but avoid student loan debt. Don't add it to your plate.